What is up, everybody? Sandwich here. Welcome back to episode 2 of the Thymesia walkthrough. I've actually got my notes wrote out for this episode. The first one was kind of a winging it because there wasn't really much to it. So expect this one to be more, you know, in-depth and on the path. So from here, we're going to go back where we unlocked the shortcut. Hang on a second, let me open up my notes a little wider here. There we go. Alright, so we got a couple enemies to take out here. Oh, I can't wait to get the better skills. Okay. So from here, we are going to take the left path first. It's going to be one enemy. Then you're going to want to go over here and drop down. Now this is that area I told you about earlier that we're going to get to it in a little bit. So drop down, there's just one piece of loot with a memory attached. Go ahead and grab that and drop down. Kill this guy if you want. You can run past him as well. We're gonna run past him. Basically, we're just getting back to where we were because that was just a drop down back to nothing. Alright, so that was that way. We're gonna take the right path now. There should be 2 enemies and some loot on the wall. Yeah. Again. The character I'm doing my notes for has already got the parries and stuff unlocked, so kind of weird switching back to that. These drops aren't always guaranteed, so sometimes you will, sometimes you won't. That's weird. There's usually a poster right here on the wall. Anyway, go back around here to the left. Pick that up. Fight him. Okay, let's check my notes. We're gonna go around the right now for a couple enemies, some loots. So there's a loot on the wall here, there's a loot underneath this enemy, and I believe that there's an enemy. Yep, there she is. Take them out, grab the loot. Alright, so here you got that sack that I'm locked onto. What these do is they release this poisonous cloud and it does damage to you, so you want to be sure to bust the sacks open. So I dodge into it. As soon as you bust it, there's no more damage, so bust that barrel, get the loot, take the ladder. And this is going to lead us to a door, I believe. Yes. If this is glowing, go ahead and read it. Pop the door open. Oh, fuck you. I'm not going to cheese him like that. With these guys, just be wary. They can fuck you up if you're not careful, so don't be greedy. I usually do 1 or 2 attacks, back away, do my claw. These guys, you can be a little more greedy. Just something to be aware of. Alright. Immediately a big boy and a hidden guy on the right. Cross the bridge and immediately a hidden guy on the right. Alright, so there's gonna be a guy right here behind this tree. And we got some more enemies. She's a screaming one. So she'll aggro all the other enemies to you. I like to, you know, get their attention and back away so I'm not fucking up in the fog. Okay. I think that's all the enemies. So same thing, dodge into it. Take it out. Then we're gonna go up this ladder. Break the fence. Bust the sack. Get the loot. Alright, drop back on down, take the other ladder. Let's see, go up ladder to the left, bust the sack and get the loot, go back down the ladder, follow for chair. Alright, so there's going to be a checkpoint up ahead. Surprisingly, there's no loot in none of these barrels. Don't run in here just yet. Go ahead and unlock your checkpoint, because it's a pretty tough mini-boss for early on. Go ahead and pop any of those memories if you got them. Ah, so close. I'm gonna go ahead and get the second dodge, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the second dodge. It could help out here. And then we got a mini boss. So this guy is a big hammer boy. He's gonna do a spin to win move. Basically just keep your distance, look for an opening, and you want to use double claw. Let me make sure I got it unlocked. Yep, so the second claw attack, so once you do some damage and he's got his wounds there, you can cover some ground with the first claw and then immediately hit it again for a second claw. That's going to take his wound damage down quite a bit. So hit him a couple of times, back away, get out of there. That second dodge is really going to help here. Don't let him hit you with the with his unblockable. If you're in too close, you can parry him like that. It's safer just to keep your distance though, in my opinion. Oh yeah, don't let him hit you with that. hold right trigger to reave him, because you're gonna want that that hammer. So this is our first Alchemy Enhancer. It's basically an upgrade to your flask. There's a couple of different options you can do with an Alchemy Enhancer. You can upgrade the amount of heals you have. You can upgrade the amount that is restored back to you, so the potency of it. And you can also unlock ingredient slots, which you'll pick up ingredient slots throughout the world. Basically think of it as the wondrous physic from Elden Ring. So you put a couple of ingredients in there, it's going to give you certain effects along with healing. So something to look out for. So pick up his shards. Skill shards obtained from enemies to unlock or upgrade plague weapons. So this is our first ability to keep a permanent plague weapon, which is super handy. As long as you've got energy, which is that green bar below your health, you can consistently use your plague weapons. I don't think there's anything else around here. So let's go back to the chair, level up. Unlock talents. We're gonna want the saber attacks. Now, go to your plague weapon option. The one with the exclamation point is the unlockable, as long as you've got enough shards. So it basically tells you on the right what it does. The first icon that has 100 is the energy cost. The second one is the cooldown, and I think that the third is like the buff percentage it gives you or something. So anyway, this one deals 400% of it plus 150 attack damage. It's a fucking beast. And I recommend this for new players because, as you've kind of been noticing, you attack somebody, you have to use your claw again to like permanently deplete their wounds. With the hammer, it automatically destroys their health and their wounds, so keep that in mind. Go into your potions menu. So your general potion is just like your, you know, run-of-the-mill potion. It's, you know, doesn't take too long, it isn't too quick. You know, whatever. These other two, they get unlocked later on. Let's go ahead and click general. Upgrade. For now, I would recommend focusing on the amount, because our health is still pretty low anyway from being such a low level, so we don't really need to worry about the amount that is increased. Go ahead and unlock that. So we now have 4 potions to work with, which is nice. Let's check the notes. Let me scroll down here. So we're gonna go through the door. Go through the door, up the bridge, 4 enemies, and loot on the wall to the right. So we're gonna have 4 enemies. There's nothing back there. 4 enemies. You can kind of stop here and look around. I'm gonna aggro this guy out first, and I'll show you what I meant by the hammer. So watch his health bar. Boom. No wounds or nothing. If you're not good at using your claw, I recommend using the hammer. It's pretty good. So we're gonna take out the lady next. Yeah, that's fucking fire. So you see how it's grayed out down in the bottom right? Once I start gaining energy back from killing people, it'll come back in. So hit him a couple times. And there you go. Now we've got enough energy to use the hammer again. Okay, be sure to grab this loot. Let's see. And then you're gonna want to go back behind here for this loot. Cleared all of that. Let's see. Go back to where loot was on wall, go through for one enemy, 2 locked doors, and up the ladder. So we go through here, we're gonna have an enemy on the right or the left. This door we will unlock later, as this one's just a fake. That's for the submissions later on in the game. So go ahead and take the ladder. So turn left, break fence on the right. We gotta go up the ladder some more. Turn to the left. Break this fence here. This is the door we will unlock later. I'll tell you right now, it doesn't really matter. There's just an NPC in there. There's no items. You can see her. So break this fence, drop on down, no fall damage. Pick the loot up, and we're back in here. So go back up the ladders. Take a right. And then there's going to be 2 enemies in this fog. You probably have to dash in and hit them, dash out. Oh, shit. You're getting poisoned, just back away a little bit. So the thing about this is the sack for this is up top, so we won't be able to get it right now. If this is glowing, be sure to pick it up. Turn left to release ladder for shortcut. So go over to this, release it. That's down where we were earlier. Go up this ladder. Pick the loot. Dun, dun, dun. Gonna be a big boy in here. Be careful. Dodge in to break the sack. If he dropped any shards, pick them up. The halberd is fire. That's the one we're gonna really be working on, especially for new players. You got range, it does a lot of damage. You don't gotta get too close. Once you kill that guy, come back here, kill this one. Pick your loot. And we're gonna drop down to here. Immediately. Or this ain't the area, but so go ahead and kill a lady. Go back over here. There's gonna be a dude. So this is the area that had the fog earlier. I said that the sack was up there. So we'll go on over here. Drop on down. There's gonna be some loot in these barrels. Some fennel. And that's about it for down here. Go back to where we killed that lady. Alright, kill lady to the right and guy to the left. Drop down where guy was. Go to where lady died. Cross the bridge for a mini boss and loot. Oh yeah, okay. This guy could be pretty pretty beefy, as you can see. Just keep your distance. Be sure to use your claw parry. Now that we've unlocked the better parry system. Oh shit. You could literally spam it if you want. Like that. And it works. So if you're bad with parries in this game... Oh shit, for wrong button. If they do that green attack, don't forget to hit it with a feather. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bro. There you go. Hit him with a feather to stop him. There we go. It was sloppy, but we got it done. We got an Alchemy Enhancer and a key to the side of the tent. No, I'm sorry, to the market's secret room. And we got some halberd skill shards. Pick up the loot. This is a shortcut we're not able to unlock yet. We'll get that at the end of the episode. But if you turn to the right, there's going to be a dude hiding here. Take him out. Alright, let's see. Continue for enemy ahead to right. Okay, yeah. So once you go up here, there's going to be an enemy laying right there. And then there's a mini boss type enemy hiding over here. We're going to take her out first. Because she can be pretty deadly. And the last thing we want is to be fighting this person and then the mini boss sneak up behind us and flap our cheeks. So once they are both down, drop down where the lesser was for loot. Okay, so there's gonna be a big dude there and then a little dude back here, so just be wary once you drop down. Don't do what I did. Some more skill shards. Pick up the loot. And then here, there's gonna be a shitload of people. Let me scroll my notes here. Drop again for enemy directly to right, and a big boy and 2 or 3 other smalls. And you're gonna want to make sure to reave the big guy for his plague weapon. So if you look right here, you can drop and attack sometimes. So then immediately run over here, take out this one so nobody gets into the fight with you. Pick this up. And then you're going to want to aggro him before the big boy. There you go. So keep your distance from him because of that. And watch out for his unblockable. Like that. He's always going to do it after a couple of his slams. sure you reave him by holding right trigger. And there you go. We got another Alchemy Enhancer, so that's 2. We got some fist skill shards. Alright, so once everybody is dead, check barrels for loot. Go to the first right and get loot in the barrel. So go back down here. It's gonna be some loot here. There's nothing up here. This is a dead end. And then we're gonna have a couple of guys over here. Take them out. As always, check barrels, break shit. Do what you must. Then we're gonna take this ladder up. Be sure to grab this loot. Let me check here. Up ladder and to the right and behind for the loot and hit chair. I meant left, so go to the left and behind for some loot. And if you want, you can go ahead and check this out. So this is a dead end, it's a drop off. And this is that shortcut that I was telling you about from earlier that we would unlock. That is the boss gate, and that way leads to a mini boss and some loots. So go ahead and pop any shards you got. And hit that chair. Nice. Let's check out the talent tree here. I'm gonna go for sharp weapons level 2. Deflect. And yeah, we'll go with this one. You should have a bunch of plague weapons by now. If not, don't worry about it. It's kind of like a random drop with the shards, so unlock any of them you have. For the sake of the walkthrough, like I said, I'm going to be focusing on the halberd and the greatsword that we get later. But you're welcome to use whatever you want. Check out your potions. You should have enough alchemy regents to upgrade to level 3. It gives us 5. Alright. We are ready to roll. Break these, go on up. So there's just some loot up here. We'll go ahead and grab that. Then we got a mini boss. So she can be pretty tough. She throws those. I think this is the one. No, this is the karate one. So you're gonna want to. It's pretty much your get good at deflecting. That's why we've unlocked max tier deflect. So we have that bigger parry window. So you're basically just going to want to parry everything she's throwing at you, stay aggressive, use your claw, and use your plague weapons. Let's get into it. Oh god, not going good. Whoa. This shit glitched out. If you die, no worries. We're right next to a chair. Is this my first death? I think that was my first death. Holy shit. Well, as with like all soul games, if you die, you have to go retrieve your loot or currency. Else they stay dead. Alright, so we're gonna practice parrying on her. So look for her movements. Fucker. You can also parry any of those. Oh, fuck, wrong one. Shit, hit the wrong button. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. Wow. This is embarrassing. I did the main boss of this area and her first try on the walkthrough prep. But this doesn't matter because this isn't the walkthrough prep. Basically, you want to combo attacks together. Like that. So that there's not a lot of downtime. If you can, I mean. So, what I mean by that, we got another Alchemy Enhancer. Flying daggers suck. I would not recommend them. What I meant about chaining combos together is like, so you don't want to like swing and then just stand there waiting to parry or dodge or whatever. So what I recommend doing is staying aggressive, and then as you're hitting, you're gaining energy back. So keep an eye on your bar down there where your plague weapon is, and as you're attacking, as soon as it's ready, push the button, go into your next plague weapon, and then go immediately into your claw, go back, do it all again. You see what I'm saying? It keeps the enemy from getting a chance to breathe. Plague weapon. I'm gonna go ahead and do the recovery because I only have one more tier left. Don't think I've got any. Yeah, I'm not there. Alright. It is boss time. So, with this boss, you just want to stay aggressive, you want to parry, you want to use your plague weapons. Pretty much is a culmination of everything we've learned here. So the boss will throw cards at you, he'll disappear and try to flank you. basically just stay locked onto him, stay aggressive, look for any way to counterattack him, and go from there. He's got 2 phases as well. First phase isn't really that big of a deal. Second phase, though, it's the same thing, but he's a little faster. So what this is saying is when there's a red light, it's an ultimate that cannot be deflected, dodged, or interrupted, but it can be dodged. So pretty much just when you see that, just start spamming B and trying to run away. Why is my fucking parry not working at all? There we go. Back away and heal when you can. Be sure to parry. His first phase. Second phase is going to be the same thing, just a little faster. Just get ready to parry. And if you notice, when you parry, it does damage to him, so that's always super helpful. And if you can parry him like that, you're doing pretty damn good because it fucks him up. Be sure to use your feather left trigger if he goes green. Get blocked into a corner, it's not good. And be sure to reave him as well. That way you can try out his plague weapon, which is miasma. It basically makes you invisible and you dodge. Nothing really too crazy, but there you go. That is the first boss down. Be sure to check around to see if there's any loot, which there's usually not, but you never know. I found a piece of miasma way over here on my walkthrough prep. So once you've picked everything up, talk to Acme and tell her, yes, this is everything I can remember, and you are good to go. So yeah, the first boss I would say is one of the tougher ones, just because it's a learning curve, you know. So if you're dying a bunch, don't feel bad. Just practice on your parry timings and be sure to use your plague weapons in juncture with your reaver attack, your saber attacks. So for taking Odur down, you get the long-lasting potion. Basically, it's just a heal over time instead of a all at once. So real quick before we end the episode, as always, run around, make sure there's nothing dropped. Because with each level cleared, there's always going to be some items that just end up here like this. And with that, we are able to use the chair to level up. You can still use the map to go to different levels. You can upgrade your plague weapons, which we unlocked miasma. You can go over here to craft your potions, which we've unlocked long lasting now. So if you're into that, you can put your alchemy agents in there. I'm gonna hold off until I get enough. And you can do your skill points here. So yeah, there you go. First zone of Thymesia down. That's gonna be it for this one. On the next episode, we will go to the Royal Gardens, and it's a little bit tougher place, but you get a little better reward, so it makes it, you know, quite a bit easier. So there you go. As always, appreciate y'all stopping in, and I hope to catch you on the next episode.